So today I'm going to be showing you how I got this makeup look right here. It's perfect for fall, and hands down,
fall is my favorite season ever.
I just love autumn and all the vibes that you get when you're in this season.
You get to wear Ugg boots, you get to be a white girl and go get Starbucks, you know, and pumpkin spice lattes, you know what I'm saying?
So if you want to see how I got this look and all the products that I used, just keep watching. Okay, so I'm starting off with a nice clean face, and I'm going in with the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. And I'm pairing this with the Beauty Blender. And you guys, I know I haven't mentioned this foundation before. It's clearly because it does not match my natural pale skin. But I was getting a spray tan on this day, and I figured why not show you guys how it applies, because this foundation is honestly amazing. You can find it for around $10 at Target or at Ulta, I believe. And if you have oily skin like me, you're gonna love this because it applies matte, it stays matte all day long. It's just amazing. Now I'm going in with the Maybelline New York Instant Age Rewind Concealer, and I'm just placing this in all the areas that I want highlighted. So I'm going right underneath the eyes, in the center of the nose. I'm going to place it right in the center of my forehead, above the eyebrows, center of my chin, and last but not least, right below the cheekbone. And I'm just patting this concealer into my face. I'm not swiping it, I'm not rubbing it. I don't want the foundation to move, so I'm just blending that concealer in really good, making sure I'm using patting motions. So I do want to mention that I'm using a damp beauty blender. So if you're wondering why it's not blending out, why it's not working, you're like, I've seen these everywhere, why is this not working for me? Make sure you're running it underwater and then wringing it out, because I actually didn't know this when I first started doing makeup. So that makes the sponge way easier to work with, blends it out way better, way faster. Your hands will thank you later. Now to set that foundation, I'm using the Rimmel London Stay Matte Powder. You guys, I think I got this powder for like $4 or $5. Crazy cheap, but works so good. The combination of the matte foundation and the matte powder, oh my goodness, your oil's gonna be locked up. You threw away that key, they're never escaping. Now to warm up the face a bit, I'm taking Sigma's F84 Angled Kabuki Brush and using Milani's Medium Tan Face Powder, and I'm just going to be bronzing the face. Now these brushes are super dense, so they're going to pick up a lot of color. So I would just start little by little, taking a little bit of powder and then dabbing it on the face and blending it out, and then if you want, you can build it up and make that color stronger. And I'm also taking this color onto my forehead because I don't want it to look like I just like boom, you know, slapped on some bronzer. I want it to look nice and even, like I'm naturally sun-kissed. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm just taking this Eco Tools fluffy brush and just blending that out. Now, because I wasn't born with a Kim Kardashian nose, I'm taking the brush that came with the Milani powder, and I'm just slimming down my nose a bit with the tan color. For highlight, I'm using my favorite at the moment, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills in Starlight. So I actually just purchased one of the ColourPop highlights because they're really affordable, and I'm really curious to see how they're going to apply. So if you want to see that, stay tuned, and that will be in my next video. Now I'm just taking this spoolie and taming down these beasts. No, just kidding. I wish I had beasts for eyebrows because let's be honest, honey, these eyebrows are not okay. So to fix that, I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade and this angled brush from Sonia Kashuk, and I'm just filling in those brows. Now, just following the natural shape of my brow, I'm just focusing on the tail, and with this spoolie, I'm going to fade in the rest of my brow from front to back, just fading it in so that it's not too harsh and looks semi-natural. And just doing the same exact thing to the other brow. And this is how they look. Sharp enough to cut somebody? Maybe. Now to keep those brows glued to your face, I'm using the Maybelline Brow Drama Sculpting Brow Mascara. And now for eyeshadow, I'm using these two colors from Morphe. And it's just kind of like a brown and purple shade. Perfect colors for a transition shade for this look. So I'm just blending that out into my crease and making sure it's nice and fluffed out. The brush I'm using is from Coastal Scents, I believe. It's just a basic fluffy brush. And I just dip my brush back in with those two colors just to deepen it up a bit. Now I'm going in with the Morphe M222 brush in this gold shade, and I'm just popping that on the center of my lid. And just to make this color pop a little bit more, I'm taking a mustardy shade right here, and I'm placing that right over the shade that I just used. This is just going to help really make that color pop. And I'm taking the fluffy brush and just blending that out so that there's no harsh lines. And as you can see, I'm using the highlight that I used all over my face and just placing that on the brow bone. Now I'm just doing the exact same thing to the other eye. And if you have any fallout, no worries, just wipe that away with a big fluffy brush. Now I'm taking this cocoa shade and I'm popping that right on the edge of my waterline. And with that mustard shade that I used, I'm placing it right near the tear duct. And now I'm just about to pop on some lashes. If you haven't seen me do that, I will link my other videos down below. But I will be right back and just pop those on. And now for blush, I'm taking the Sigma F88 and this pink blush, which is called Pearlescent Pink from Wet n Wild. And I'm just popping that onto my cheeks. And I don't know about you, but I'm always just so shocked to see what a difference blush makes. And for my favorite part of this look, the lips. I'm taking ColourPop's liquid lipstick in the shade LAX. Ooh, yeah, look at that color. I'm just applying this all over the lips, being super careful not to get it on my whole entire face. Now here you will see I'm just trying to place that color as far into my lips as possible. I don't know about you, but I hate when you pucker up your lips and you have that rim of pink. I hate that. So to avoid that a little bit, just try to get it as far into your lips as possible. And this is the final look.
So that is it for this makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I loved making it. I had so much fun. If you enjoyed it, you can go ahead and give it a thumbs up. That would really help. And I'll see you next time.